Hey everybody, my name is Avialence and I wanted to welcome you to the first of many Arma 3 videos I'm going to be doing. As you know, the alpha came out this week and I wanted to cover a couple basics for you. This video is going to be covering the new movement system and how it works, as well as the animations and functionality and all that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So you'll see that Arma 3 obviously looks a lot better, the animations are drastically improved, and it feels like a much better system, where the key here lies in the new movement. So previously, you had three stances. These stances were crouched, standing, and then prone. Now, you had the ability to lean right and lean left, but that was kind of the highlight of the Arma 2 system. Now, you're going to have multiple stances for each of these stances. So, as you can see here, I'm walking. I'm able to toggle walking and running by just holding down W and then pushing S at the same time. This is extremely useful when you're in combat scenarios and need to be a little bit more tactical. So it's kind of nice just to be able to change your running and walking right off the bat. Now another cool thing is a casual stance. So let's say I'm walking, but I'm just walking with a group and I'm on a patrol or whatever. I can just double click left control and now I'm in kind of a casual walking stance, which is pretty cool. Now I can just double click back and it snaps me back into a combat stance, and I can go back to running. So as you can see here, there's a couple stances you're going to have when you're just walking and running. Now the first of these will just be simply running. Now in all of your stances you'll be able to hit C to go into a combat stance. What this combat stance does is it shoulders your weapon and keeps it semi-steady in case you get in a firefight. Again, you're able to just hit C and your weapon will go right back down and you'll gain that little burst of speed. Now, this is useful in all stances, and you'll see I'll be able to use it in each of my stances. For example, if I'm crouched, I'm sprinting, weapon up, right? Sprinting, weapon up. And you'll see that it's very accurate and easy to zoom in and take out a couple targets. So, you have that in there. Now, another big thing that's really cool is the addition of sprint into all of the stances. So, previously in Arma 2, you were only able to sprint while by double tapping W, and you're only able to sprint while standing up. Well, now that's been completely eliminated. While you can see I can sprint while standing up, I'm also able to sprint while crouched to give myself a boost of speed, as well as actually sprint while prone to give myself a little bit of maneuverability. Now, sprinting is rare and should never be used unless it's a dire circumstance. However, it's really cool to know that you do have that option, provided you're into that. So that's great for moving from cover to cover or trying to get out of a bad situation really fast. I find myself using it quite frequently, and it's really nice. Now that instead of double tapping W, your forward key, in order to sprint, you literally just hold down the left shift key at any time, which is cool. It works in all the stances and it's universal, so that's great to have sprint that's functional and easier to manage just by holding down that left shift key, right? Now, another thing that's actually really cool is the addition of multiple stances. Now, I know we already talked about combat and walking and sprinting. However, instead of just being able to lean left and right around cover, right, left, in order to, you know, pop something up and get around cover, right? Okay, need to get around a corner, bam, you know. Need to get around a corner, bam, right? So, it's pretty kind of cut and dry. But now, what you're actually able to do is have multiple stances. So, let's go ahead and say that I am prone, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go prone behind this box right here. Well, I can't fire around this box. Now what I'm able to do is hold down that left control, do a combat rollout like you'd typically see, right? What I'm able to do though is hold down that left control and pop up just a little bit. So you'll notice that I'm now in a sitting stance. Now I am immobile while I'm in this stance, right? But I'm still able to use cover to some degree, and I'm actually sitting up. Now this is an entirely new stance. It's fully accessible. You can use it whenever you want. If I want to get out, I'll simply left control W. It'll put me up in a crouch. Now notice how I'm crouched down lower. What this will do is keep that stance and allow you to angle your character. Now I'm going to do this in third person so you can see here. So you'll see I'm crouched. Now I'm actually able to go, this is normal. Now I'm actually able to aim over, give me about an inch over. I'm able to aim under, right, to give me an inch under. And I'm also able to aim a little bit left and a little bit right. Now this just allows you to utilize much greater variety of cover, right? For example, if I'm prone here, see I can roll over and then pop a couple shots around cover while still being prone and just exposing my head. Now these are some amazing changes and something that, you know, I think was direly needed in the Arma world, which is great because these are amazing for cover mechanics as well as team tactics, etc. It's awesome to be able to see these and how versatile they are and how easy it is to access just by doing this all with my left hand. I'm just doing this all with my left hand. My right hand's on my mouse at all times, and it's very, very functional. It's cool to have such nice movement keys, right? And be able to sprint in all my stances. As you can see me sprinting prone, sprinting and crouch, as well as sprinting while running. It's very nice to have that. Plus the addition of the WS just to walk is a fantastic addition. C for your rifle up, double tapping control to go into a casual stance. I mean, it's basically just a much better movement control system that works extremely well. So basically that's the highlight of the new movements with Arma 3. Again, this is the alpha, so these are subject to change, but they work very well, and it's very obvious that they've kind of improved these for the better. So if you guys have any questions about any controls in Arma or are curious about anything in particular, please feel free to drop me a comment on this video. Please, again, if you like this video, toss me a like and tell me how it's going. Be like, yo, Avi, movement, pretty sick. I dig it. So, all that jazz. But anyway, guys, feel free to leave me a comment if you have any questions about the new movement system in Arma. I will be more than happy to answer them. I just wanted to go over the basics, and I do want to, again, illustrate that I am not an Arma expert. I have been playing Arma for about a year and a half. I picked up Arma 2 when I was covering DayZ for work and fell in love with the game. Here I'm just on the map status in the Arma 3. I gotta get used to saying Arma 3. The Arma 3 Wasteland mode, just showing you kind of the movement keys. I'll be posting a couple more videos talking about weapon customization, the new inventory system, as well as a few other things. So if you guys have any requests, please feel free to drop me a comment. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you in the Arma battlefield. Have a good one, everybody, and enjoy your weekend.